Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's another day, another way, another chance to be great, and let's get right into... Oh heck no, that's a whole hornet. I'm gonna go inside. Nope. I don't deal with that mess. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry for the movement and the change. It was just like there's a hornet out there and I was not about that life. I'm not about that life. So I'm just gonna restart my intro from here. So here we go. Welcome back to my channel. It's another day, another way, another chance to be great, and let's get right into it. Before we get in this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you can be notified when I post more awesome videos just like this. And make sure to follow me on all my social medias and to stay tuned to the end of this video so you can find out who this week's shout out is. Remember, all you need to do to win a shout out is subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment down below when done. Now let's get right into this video! So as you can see by the title, this will be a story time on my experience traveling in the middle of a pandemic in 2020. Let's get into this. So basically, for any of y'all that did not know, I went visiting my grandparents in Michigan. So I flew there, but it's more exciting when I flew back. So I'm going to tell the story on how I flew back. So basically what happened is actually we had to leave the house by 3:45, and I did not sleep at the house, so like I was up anyway. So I just decided to stay up till we had to leave, and that's what I did. Actually, I was editing a video that night before we left, and then I was uploading it, but it only got to 80% before we had to go because we were running late. So everyone woke up, we got ready. So we were supposed to leave at 3:45, but we actually ended up leaving at like 4:15-ish. And we were like, well, we weren't actually running late, but in my grandma's eyes, we were running late. Mainly because she likes going very early. So basically we had gotten in the car, we were driving there. We went there. My grandma was coming with us. My best buddy, my grandpa, was staying there. So we said our goodbyes to our grandpa and we took our luggage and we went on our journey back to where we live. So then we got in, and literally there was this, we were Spirit, but there was like this a whole big line for American Airlines. Like there's only one person checking people in, so there's like this long line, and it was like right next to TSA. So they were literally wrapping around TSA, and I'm just like, hold up, I didn't know we were Spirit at the time. So I'm like asking my grandma, like, hold up, are we that? Are we American Airlines, my dude? And they're like, no. And I'm like, hallelujah. So after we had passed American Airlines, basically Spirit was all the way on the other side, like all the way down the hall. So we walked our ways to Spirit. We checked in our bags and stuff. And then when we were going to the person at the front to like put the bags in the plane and stuff, there was multiple people. But it was a long line, but there was multiple people. So the line went by so fast that like we got up there within like 2 minutes. So everything happened, we were good, So after we did all that, after we checked our bags and stuff, we obviously went to TSA. That is where security is. I don't know if any of y'all know all these terms. I don't know if you've been on a plane or not. But yes, TSA is where you get security. They have to check your bags and stuff. And let me tell you, I get stopped every single freaking time at TSA. And guess what happened this time? I got stopped. So basically, you know, my bag got stopped. Like, I get stopped every single time. I try to do everything right, but I still get stopped any other way. I think every airport is just gunning me. Like, every airport is coming after me. I'm telling you, that's the only reason. Like, I went to Mexico once, and they were even coming after me. I got stopped then, and I was 6. So they took my bag to the side, and so like everyone gets through easy peasy. Like my grandma gets through, my sister gets through, their bags get through, everything's all good. So then I'm like the last person to go. So then like literally I go. I'm like, yay, because I got through. My backpack got through, my shoes got through, and then the last thing I had was a bucket. I mean, well, not a bucket, but like the little bin thing. It had my jackets in it, my computer, my headphones, my phone. Yeah. So I'm like over, and then they pull it to the side, and there's like 3 other bags in front of mine. So I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. So literally, I'm just over here in the corner, like waiting for the person to get through the 3 bags in front of me. And then there's actually 3 bags, and then there's 1 person already getting their bag checked at the little station thing. So there's basically 4 people in front of me, and I'm just over here patiently waiting. So then after a while, she finally is like, okay, whose stuff is this? And I'm like, it's mine. And she's like, okay, come stand over here behind that glass thing. I'm like, okay, great. Even though the lady before me did not stand behind the glass thing. She was like right next to him. So why you gotta tell me to stand behind the glass thing? But anyway, so I had standing behind the glass thing. She's like checking things. She going through my bag. And she finds these Pop-Tarts. Because I remember I put some Pop-Tarts in there. There's like 3 things of Pop-Tarts. And she like takes like this thing and just like skims it with something. And I'm like, oh, okay, that must be it. But then she calls someone over from somewhere totally different, and they're like whispering to each other. This is TSA for me. I always get stopped. They're over here whispering to each other. And then what is happening? But yes, that is what happened. They're whispering to each other, and then they kept on looking at the freaking Pop-Tarts. But then after that, they did, then literally like 20 seconds later, the lady was like, okay, here you go, have a nice day. And I'm like, what the heck just happened? Okay, so then we go on, you know, we go to our place and stuff. Yay. So we get our gate, we go to the shuttle. You know, this is coronavirus and everything happening. So like I didn't really want to touch anything. So like when we were on the shuttle, like I didn't even hold the bars. Like I for real just went. I was like just standing here. I was just standing there. Like I would not hold anything. I was not sitting down either. I just stood there, hoping that I would not fall over. But yeah, so that's what happened. We got to the shuttle. So we are going to, you know, boarding place. And everyone went to go take their bathroom breaks, and I was like left there because I didn't have to use the bathroom. So there was these like 2 ladies in front of me and like their child, and they were for real over here cracking jokes. I like didn't even know them. You know, coronavirus and everything, we really shouldn't be talking to strangers, but like they were so funny. I had to engage with them. That's a whole different story. But yeah, they had come back, then I had to use the bathroom, so I went to the bathroom and came back. So we were 4. Yeah, our boarding thing, we were 4. They only called 1, 2, and 3. And like I don't think they ever called 4. So we just went up anyway. And then we got on the plane and we were like aisle 12. Yeah, we were aisle 12. I had the window seat. My sister was in the middle and my grandma was on the outside. That's how that happened. happened. And you have to imagine, like, this was a 2.5-hour flight though, and the whole time we had to wear a mask. If I tell you, I was sweating like crazy. So now we are on the plane, and I usually never fall asleep on planes because I feel like if I fall asleep, I won't wake up. Because usually every time that I even start to nod off or something, there's always like turbulence. Knock on wood. But there is always turbulence. So like I started like not even falling asleep on it. But let me remind you, I stayed up the whole night. I got in a car at 4:15 to go to the airport. Right now, boarding started at like 5:30. So, and right now the plane's about to take off. It's 6 a.m. I've been up all night and I'm tired. So, but literally I wanted to watch Netflix, but I didn't, like, my phone was not working. And there was only one thing that I really wanted to watch. And it only got through like 2 minutes and then it just cut off. I'm like, ah. So then I couldn't do it on my iPad because my iPad was like shut off. I have like this app that like takes all my apps away and all that stuff. That's something that my mom does. But yes, so that happened. And it was like 6 a.m. and I was so bored. Thankfully, because of this thing with Xbox, I have premium Spotify for like 6 months. So this was during the 6 months. So like I'm just listening to music the whole time because that's the only thing that I can actually do. Well, I won't be too bored out of my mind. So yes, I'm just listening to music and then I end up falling asleep. Bro, I fell asleep. I have no idea how scared I was when I woke up. I was like, oh my gosh. Is this happening? But anyway, literally next time I woke up, we had landed. I'm just like, oh snap. I mean, woohoo, we have landed and I'm still alive and everything's all well and good. And I'm like, yay, that's fantastic. But yes, that is what happened. We get off the plane, we go on another shuttle to go get our baggage. We get our baggage and literally we walk out of door 3. We turn the corner and there are our parents that we haven't seen for the past 3 weeks. And I was like, yay! I get to see my mom and dad. Yeah. I'm gonna cut that part out. Okay. But yeah. So that's what happened. That's my story time on me flying in the middle of a pandemic. 2020. This is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you can see more awesome videos just like this one. And also follow me on all my social medias. Today's shout out goes to, drumroll please, Crazy. Thank you for commenting down below. And remember, all you have to do is subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment down below to win next week's or next videos. Shout out. So make sure to stay tuned